Hey, what's up, YouTube? If you are a agency owner, a marketer, or a web designer, and you're looking for clients, this is something you need to look at right now. So what I'm noticing right now is one of the trends is that there's people that are using AI generated websites to actually pitch clients of the potential that they can offer them. So an example of this is actually what pretty much everyone on YouTube is talking about right now. So people are using third parties like Hostinger to just kind of cram all the information of the prospect into a text field, and then it'll generate a AI website. But in order to get that, you need to have a whole list of leads. So people are going on Google and they're trying to find old websites, or they're trying to find people on the second page of Google rankings, and they're trying to get that information out and create their lead list. Then what they try to do is put everything into a Excel sheet to try to keep track of everything and keep things organized. So the solution to this is PitchNitro.com. It's a platform that I created, and it pretty much takes those 3 steps and it puts everything together where you can automate pitches and you can automate generating leads pretty much. So I wanted to show you quickly how this works. So we'll jump into the dashboard here, and we're going to find some leads. So for this one here, what you have to do here is you basically talk about what your industry and your city that you're targeting. So in this one, we'll go for, let's pick garages in Rotterdam, which is the city where I'm from. So what it's going to do now is actually using an API, and it is pretty much scraping Google results. So it's going to go and find, actually it's pretty much this process that this YouTuber is using, and he's basically going down the list and he's trying to find information, and yes, there are scrape tools like this, but the power of PitchNitro is that everything is consolidated into one platform. So instead of going through here and kind of fishing out what you're looking for, what we're trying to do here is kind of keep everything together. And what this is also going to do is going to actually indicate to you which websites are old. So when was it last updated? This is a great indicator for new business pretty much. But also it's going to find out which Google Analytics technology is on there, and which Facebook pixels, or if there are any pixels really, on that website. So we'll go through here and we'll look at what we can find, and we see here that this one, for instance, is updated in January of 2025, which is about a year ago. So this person, it's not old enough. This one here at the bottom is copyrighted in 2026. We're now in March, so it's not old for a garage. But then we have one here in the middle, which was last updated in March 2021 with no marketing tools. So this is interesting. So now we have a website that we could possibly pitch, and we have opportunities for marketing. So yeah, I'm interested. Let's figure it out. Let's see if we can create a pitch. And what the platform is going to do now is going to go to the website of the prospect, and it's going to extract all the content and all the assets, and it's going to kind of redistribute it and kind of make it fit into a template that we have predetermined already. So we have a list of templates, and it's going to actually suggest the best template option for this industry. Now, what also is going to happen is that if it's missing any images, so if there's not enough images for certain things, it's actually going to generate new images or additional images using Nano Banana Pro 2. So we'll go here and we'll actually see a bunch of our templates, and we'll say, okay, the AI has actually suggested this one, for instance, a rugged service. So this is things like trades and contractors. That's how I've kind of managed to separate these templates. But you can choose whatever you like. I mean, you could choose warm and friendly if you wanted to, and see what. Let's just see what that looks like here. So we'll have this company here. This is the automotive website, and we can see here that these images are actually from their website. And I see that this warm and friendly website likes to use a lot of animations here. But essentially, the information here is from the prospect. Now, what we want to do here is we want to actually send this to the client and say, hey, we have generated this already for you. There's always feedback that you can get, which is why we have this button here, request changes. But it's essential that it's also two things. It's relevant for the language, so the language is relevant for the country that we're pitching in, but it's also that it's kind of getting the dialogue started, right? So you're able to get on the phone or set up a meeting and say, hey, look, we've done this already for you. Let's talk about building it out and see if we can get any further. Now, looking at this on the left here, we have a whole bunch of things that we can do. We can still change templates, never too late. It's not actually going to generate anything new. So what I mean with that is it's not generating a new website. It's basically a template that's already built. And it's going to just take the content and switch it into a different template. So that's cost efficient. We don't need to generate whole things again. So you can spend the whole day in here and try to optimize it and give it your style if you wish. So yeah, if you're not happy with the AI image at the back here, you can just regenerate it until you get something you like. You can also change you can edit the content and colors. You can change the text. Anything you want to change in this template, you can. It's possible. We can see that the examples in tablet and the mobile, etc. So this is awesome. Now what we want to do here is send an email, right? So what we're going to do here is we're going to actually generate a pitch. We're going to say, okay, we're going to have an AI subject line, and this is all in Dutch, but you'll have this in English if you're targeting English websites. So it's going to use the language on the website as the default language for the pitch. So it's going to generate a AI text here. This is all based on the tone that you set in the settings. What I mean with that is you can go into settings, you can set the tone of this pitch, and there's different types. We have bold, we have more like a polite outreach, like more sales driven, and we have more like the Alex Hormozy style where we just kind of knock down the door with, hey, this is what we have to offer. Now I'm not going to send this because I don't this is not something that I need to do for this company right now, but we can still look at the preview of what the email will look like, and we're able to send it right off to the customer. The awesome thing about this is that we have a system in here where we can do outreach and we can auto pitch and send. So by turning this on, we're able to select cities that we want to target. We're able to select industries we want to target, and we want to basically create like a filter where we can say these are the real leads where we have a lot of business to grow, right? So old websites with no pixels, with no Google tags, anything like that. We can identify them on autopilot, and we can generate pitches for them on autopilot, and we can do the outreach on autopilot. What that means is you just have to worry about uploading or niching down pretty much and responding to emails. That's it. That's all you have to do. So I know the first question is, well, I don't want to use like templates, right? I'm a web designer. I want to show everyone what I'm capable of. I got you. We thought of something for that. So we go to templates here. These are the templates that are predetermined, but you're also able to upload your own HTML files and CSS files. So you can upload them. It has everything what you need, and it's going to also explain to you exactly what placeholders we're going to replace. But also, if you upload something on here, it will scan it for you, and it'll say, hey, you're missing this, or you're missing you're missing this placeholder, or anything like that. It's going to help you to turn your own HTML file into something that's compatible for PitchNitro. So this lets you really stay unique, and it doesn't look like everyone is pitching the same templates. You're still able to kind of have your own flavor for it. But everything in this system is all together. It's all consolidated, and you're able to kind of keep track of what's going on. Check it out. It's free. Try it, and let me know what you guys think. All right. Thank you so much. Good luck.